Hello everyone, welcome to a day in the life of the Aboriginal. I'm lostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is May 12th. I'm doing this video log around 9 o'clock at night. It was a busy day. I was doing some other dishes up that I did the other day because I had the shake and bake chicken and spuds and veggies. And I was doing some folding some laundry and going to the neighbor's house down the street. I was trying to do some kind of thing for my bike. I gave a little clip to one neighbor boy that he probably ain't going to be using for his bike, and I got it back off him because sometimes if I'm leaving from my cousin's place or going to see a family member or something like that late at night, and if it's past 9 p.m. then I'm going to need some kind of blinky light for the back part, and I also got some kind of light for the front part so I'll be able to see down certain paths and if I'm going through parks and stuff. And some places, when I head back home, I don't have any light at all, and it's just really pitch dark. So I got a thing that I could put on my hat or wear it as headband, but I'm thinking about just clipping it to my bike, and just need 3 AAA batteries for that. I got a couple of double A's for the one blinky light, and then I just recently got a second one because there's a bunch of kids' bikes going to be going for scrap, and it's ridiculous. You can probably resell these bikes more than just scrap, but the neighbor boy's uncle just wants to just scrap certain things when they could probably just fix these bikes, and help out the community kids. Which something you're probably going to get like 50 cents to $1 worth of each bike for scrap, when you could probably help out the community kids and make maybe $10. And if they have any kind of problems for those bikes, you just say, hey, come back to me, and then I'll do some adjustments. If it's like brakes or the gear lines, or some kind of tire problem, it's like I'll do some kind of maintenance for like a second time after the bike's being fixed. I used to do different bikes for kids in the community to help them out. Sometimes I know, like I say, a boy is around 8 to 10 years old or something like that, and he needs a bike. So I go out and take a look to see if there's any kind of bikes that are just thrown out the trash, or if I figure out to buy a bike from a yard sale or even from a flea market. Now, if I only pay like 10, 15 bucks and I put like $5 into it, then I'll just sell it for what it is, what I put into it. And I don't really charge anything more than that. Like, even if it's some kind of electronics, I fix the electronics. If I get it free and there's something wrong with it and I fix it and I'll just give it away to somebody else. I usually like to keep things fair like that, but usually anything that's like car or bike or electronics or stuff like that, I usually try to make sure that the item stays within the family, or if it's an item that I need, then it stays with me. And if I get tired or don't need it, then I usually make sure that I help out another family member that needs something like that. So I usually try to keep the money and items within the family. Something new to me, or something I don't need, help them out. Now, if it's something new, and say if I pay $100 for this item, usually probably try to get at least $20 for it. That's usually the rebuy price of certain things. If it's in good shape, 20, 25, and then try to get at least 20. That's usually how it is in like furniture and electronics business. If you got used furniture or used electronics, you try to get at least, like, if you're buying old furniture, old electronic, try to buy it for at least 10 to 15% of its original cost, and try to sell it at 25 to 30% of its original cost if you got a business. And that's something to keep your business going, but it keeps it fair for everybody else. Sometimes things that are more expensive you can sell for more, like cherry wood furniture. Now, cherry wood furniture would sell quicker because it's like a high quality furniture. I used to work in a furniture store, and I knew the lingo of it. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that there's a bunch of bikes. It could be fixed up and help out other community kids, but I don't know, the neighbor boy's uncle just wants to make money off the scrap, and it's like you could probably make a little more money if just selling on a different site, or fix them up and help out other community kids. that's usually what also happens too. Like the neighbor boy has different bikes, and he fixes up mountain bikes. And sometimes he gets a full bike, and just because he wants parts of it, he'll take the damn parts off, and then put it on towards another bike. And it's like, why don't you use that bike for those parts? I mean, like, it's on that bike. Fix up the certain things that's on that bike and use that bike. But he likes something really good bike, take some good parts and put on a crappy bike. And I've seen him go through at least good 7 to 10 bikes, and there's a bunch of frames there. He's popped tires, and you get better wheels for this and that, or it's got a better crank, or it's got forks, or it's got grip shifts or rapid fire shifts. And it's like, I used to be part of that, help him out, and sometimes he takes it apart and loses the parts and doesn't put it back together. But I got to the point where I just shake my head and I just don't care anymore. I don't care about certain small stuff. Like, he gets these bikes from from the scrapyard, and he makes he can make a little bit of money off them. He spends about $10 to $20 to get these bikes, and then it's already all together. But he wants to strip it for parts and fix up another bike. It's like, once your old crappy bike, once you put a little bit of parts into the other bike, and maybe need like a tire or a brake line or a gear line, or a little bit of spoke tightening or whatever it is. So I got to the point where I see good bikes come in, and it's like, oh, you should fix up this bike and not worry about the other bike. But bikes are coming and going. He's like just stripping them down, and throwing the frame out to scrap. Nice frame, you can rebuild that. But I got to the point like I didn't put money into it. I just not worried about it. And then there's times he wants to ask for my help for certain bikes, and he wants to put forks on the bike that doesn't belong. Sometimes I help, but I just don't bother anymore. It kind of stresses me out to see such nice bikes, like going to the scrapyard, and some people buy it and then strip things down, and it's like you could put a little bit of parts into it, do the minor stuff, and then you got a good bike. But I see a lot more bikes being stripped down and then parts being thrown around, and a lot more than just trying to keep that bike together. And I just got to the point where I just don't care anymore. I just don't even bother. I'm going to see if this video is still going right now, guys. Just going to look at my reverse camera here. Yeah, it looks like it's still going. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm at a random location. I'm at somebody's house right now. The reason why I'm also, doing a video live at 9 p.m. is because after my day stuff, hung out with the neighbor boy, was trying to get, some kind of certain clip to put it, a blinky light so that people will know that I'm on the street, or if I'm down a path and, I'm just, whatever clothes I'm wearing, and don't see the reflection of certain things, then they'll probably see the blinky light. So I needed like a little clamp thing, and it's like a brace for that. And I ended up seeing another blinky light thing. It's going to be, the bike's going to scrap anyway, so I grabbed that. And I also got the one light that helps me see on the road. Sometimes if I'm riding around at nighttime and I'm going down a path and it's just dark, it's like I can't see nothing. And I hope I don't have a focus for you guys. So I had that one light for clip on my hat or wear a headband, but I wanted to clip it on the bike. And then I have the other blinking light. I've had this one blinking light for like 5 or 6 years and never had a chance to use it because I never ride around at night. But I like to ride around at night because it's cooler and get some certain other stuff done that I do. But like I said, the reason why that I'm doing it at 9 o'clock because I got into old school gaming, and it's a modded Xbox, original Xbox, and it's got loads of different games on there. I guess they're emulators, and some of it's a different feeling now. I mean, it's your old school games. You can save them. You can something called save state. You can save in the middle of the game, where you can have a different jump, or you can have speed up, or you can rewind it. And certain things you cheat, but not talking about really cheating, but the games are only emulators, and they are as best quality as you can get for the Xbox. And there's like loads of different games that you play, like right down to when it first started. It started like Atari or with a Commodore 64, games like that, all the way up to newer games since, I don't know, 2000, 2010. But anyway, all the old school games, what I have a difficulty is that some games, they have a certain pattern. If you play the games, you know the pattern. So some of the patterns have changed. And sometimes the game is like a tad faster than what you're doing. Sometimes if I'm playing a Mario game, it doesn't have that double jump or it doesn't have that extended jump. And you gotta like time it different way. So some games are just a tad faster or a tad slower. So if I'm playing some kind of game, I'm not going to name them all, but I'm playing this punch and kick game, and you have to walk in there, you have to throw a punch up before you're walking into that enemy. And it's like kind of a delay, so you got to throw a punch out because the computer will have a punch before you, and when you want to do that block, it has a delayed block. But that usually comes with different emulators, and some of the games don't even work. Some of them are created by whoever, the other person, and there's some of them are just garbage games. But there's like loads of games that I've never seen or even heard of, and I'm trying them out, and there's a lot of similarities of other games. So what I'm getting at is like, I'm here past 9 o'clock, and I was gone into gaming. It's like, I want to do a video log before, head out here. That's why, I've got my bike and I brought my backpack and did the video log, because I wanted someplace different. Instead of, sitting in my room. Like yesterday I did, I sat in my living room, and then here, I'm sitting right here, and this is, another family member's place. And, I told him, I said, hey, can I have, is there a spot maybe I can just do a video log? And I don't want to do a video log in the living room and there's kids, people, or, pets or something like that. I was thinking about doing a little video log in like another bedroom, but, it's, they're going to go in and out and stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing it like, sitting in a little storage room and stuff like that. But, the atmosphere just seems weird. So I was thinking about, while this one bedroom is hardly being used, so I said, I don't know, I just need a little corner space. The camera's going to be a little bit close to me, and, I don't even know the camera's crooked right now because the one leg's kind of messed up, and, I just used that leg anyway. Hopefully I'm not out of focus for you guys again. Anyway, I'm doing a video log for you guys, and, a random place, and I thought, do some. I was thinking about doing it in the backyard, but there's some stuff going on in the backyard, and it needs to be, there's some different projects, going on back there, so I don't want to be sitting in the middle of something and, it's just, the scenery just seems weird. I don't want to, I don't want to really seem out of place, even though it's, something different from a video log. It's like I said, it's like I said in my other videos, it's, it's lighting, it's atmosphere, it's sound, it's the camera quality, me talking about different stuff, and, it's something that, makes the video log a little more interesting. So anyway, I'm probably just about, I'm just about halfway through this video log right now, and so I'm glad to actually get a chance to get the video log up. Recorded now. I'm going to try as hard as I can to get this video log up for you guys, because I'm going to have to bike back home. It's going to be about a half hour, and then I'm going to, bring it to camera, to desktop. That's going to be another half hour, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube, just upload it to, that's another hour or two. Like an hour per half of the video. So that's another, couple hours, and then, to send out to the public, that takes about 10-15 minutes to send out to the public. So it's kind of a pain to try to get the, the video logs up at a certain time. So like I said, it's probably going to be around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then a couple hours on top of that, and I might even get the video log up today. Now, they also did a little bit of recap of yesterday. I tried as hard as I could to get that video log up before midnight, so it's for that day. It wasn't uploading. I had to reset the net, and it wasn't uploading right. It was taking like 2,000 minutes. It's like, it doesn't really take 2,000 minutes. It takes half hour to, you know, upload it, and then to finalize it takes another half hour. That's per half the video. So it's, you know, a half-hour video, and it's going to take 2 hours. And I'm sorry, guys, you know, I lost track of time, and I got into gaming and doing a bunch of stuff today. You know, I did wake up a little bit later than usual, and you know, I just started doing stuff around the house, and then, you know, then I knew, you know, I did a bunch of stuff for a couple hours, and then I was going to come over here, you know, do some stuff with family, and then, you know, I ended up, you know, having to, you know, spend some time at a neighbor's, and, you know, that's another 2 hours went by, and then I got this way, and, you know, the cousin wanted to go to the grocery store, you know, so actually neighbor boy came with me too, so he was trying to, you know, he can't drive that fast with his bike because his leg is not, you know, fully healed, but he's trying. So we ended up going to the grocery store, and then, you know, there's another hour went by. Let's see, it's, you know, 2, 4, 5, like 6 hours, and then I got a few hours of gaming, and I was like, oh man, I got to get this gaming done. You know, it's gonna take a while to, you know, get back home, and like I don't have to repeat it to you guys. You know, you guys know what the process is to get this video log up, and how much time it is. And I'm gonna try to get it before midnight, and it's most likely to be past midnight. Like last night, it was, you know, last night's video, or yesterday's video came up just after midnight. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning, because I had to reset the net and then re-upload it again, and it was like 40-45 minutes per half of the video. I mean, well, sorry. 45 minutes for uploading half the video, and then 45 minutes for the finalizing of the half the video. Then it's the other second part of the video, 45 minutes for that upload, and 45 minutes for the finalizing, and then another 15 to 20 minutes for it to be going to public. And I don't know why it takes that long too, but it'll most likely going to be after midnight. And I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I try to, you know, get his videos up, you know, certain time, but, you know, sometimes my days get a little bit busy, and I'm trying to get these video logs up. But I'm glad to actually get it up, you know, it up, and, you know, that I'm still in the city. That's another thing. I was hoping, you know, be out of the city, and, you know, be on the reserve, you know, visit my dad, hang out with him, and get some, you know, video logs up there. And I was thinking about, you know, getting some random stuff going on, like, say a cousin, you know, he's in the field and he's doing donuts, and, you know, just being silly and stuff. Or I'm going for a ride with him to, I don't know, to the store, or, you know, to another family member's house. So you know, I'm here, and, you know, I'm still in the city, and I'm not on the reserve. Hopefully the camera's not going to be out of focus for you guys. I know it's kind of struggling with some of that. Like, sometimes, you know, something wrong with that lens, and that happened when, you know, the one person at the birthday party was tapping on the lens, and it was acting up. I gotta see if my camera's still going. See if it's still recording. Yeah, it's still recording, guys. I'm glad I have the picture flip here. So I'm gonna do a little recap of yesterday. You know, I was a little busy yesterday. You know, ended up doing. I was going to be doing a bonfire, and, you know, things have changed. What should I say now? Like, I wanted to come here yesterday, but, you know, I had to do stuff with the neighbor boy's stepfather, and then, you know, I had to do this, and I had to do that, and I had to do some stuff around my house, and blah blah blah. You know, this day started going quicker. I was losing daylight. That's why I'm indoors right now, and I could be outdoors. I'm thinking about, you know, working my way up to going outdoors, and, you know, I did, you know, different videos here and there. So after that, you know, I was going to come over here even around evening time, but I am, you know, doing a little bit of dishes, and going to the grocery store, getting some eggs for the shake and bake chicken. Oh, the shake and bake chicken worked out great. there were two big legs each. For one, my cousin, the stays with me, two big legs for him. When he had his girlfriend over, or I was hoping the other cousin would come over and end up have just cook the three, cook the fourth one another day and just eat that. But I ended up eating two big chicken legs and spuds and veggies, and I was stuffed. Now that's the thing too. Also, the grease is bad. I like a little bit of cheese on there, like grated some cheese on the spuds and a little bit on steamed veggies. And the grease and cheese is what usually gets my stomach going. And it's like middle of the night, I had to go to the washroom. And like I ended up waking at 6, and then waking at 8, and then I woke up around 10. My day didn't really get started till like between 10 and 12, and then this and that going on for a couple hours, and then this and that going over on the neighbor boy's house, and actually getting here around 4, and then just going to the grocery store, and then doing this and that, and then getting game around 6, and then it's like wow. So anyway, I just already settled that. Like still got to keep the recap of last night. I was gonna do a bonfire with the neighbor boy, but ended up doing that, changing plans, and blah blah blah, and trying to get different stuff on the computer. I know I haven't been really gaming much. I'll probably do that maybe around like the 20th. I'm gonna do some more gaming. Actually, get some gaming videos up. I know I'm slacking on that, and I get the gaming videos. Like some days are just busy. Or some days, I just want to relax, watch a movie or a cartoon or, just something else that comes up. And I try to, incorporate, the video log here in my day, try to get that there, hanging out with friends or hanging out with family or doing different tasks in my day, chores and whatever comes about anyway. And things do fly. I mean, like I wanted also to interpret some of outside video logging, like in parks and buildings, or somebody's backyard, or certain scenery and stuff. And I'm trying to slowly get myself into that, and instead of doing like the video logs indoors at my house, or I got the option of doing the video logs in the living room too. If it's cloudy, or it's raining or something like that. And it was supposed to be raining today, but it didn't end up raining. It was mostly just a heat storm. Like it was a lot warmer than it was today. I mean, than yesterday. It was a lot warmer. Yesterday it was like 15 degrees, up to 18 degrees, and today it was supposed to be like 18 degrees, and that heating up to 24 degrees, and between the hot and the cold weather, there was like heat lightning going on throughout the day. So that's why also we were sitting out there, cousins, or having a cigarette, and different stuff that's going on, and watching the heat lightning. And I was like thinking after gaming, like I'll game a little bit, maybe I'll game an hour, and then do a video log, and like I'm gonna game for another half hour and a video log, and then turn into 3 hours, And I want to get this video log up, and try to get it up today, but that is most likely not going to happen. I'm going to get this video log up, probably after midnight, because there's going to be something wrong with the internet, or YouTube's going to say, oh, you're not going to get your video log up in a half hour. You're going to have to wait 45 minutes or an hour per quarter of the video log. Might as well say the quarter. Because it's actually, I don't even have to tell you what I have to do. If you guys have sped this up, watch the beginning of this video and then explain to you like what the problem is. And I was also looking at certain things like, why is my videos taking so long to upload and stuff? It's like because I got so much quality and detail in the video logs, and they said I can also compress my files and it'll be up on there, but you'll lose the quality of the video. And like, I don't want to do that. I want to keep my video logs quality of the video as good as I can. Like I want the 1080i or 1080p. I don't want to slip down to like I think it's 480 and 720 or something 640. I don't know. Whatever's lower than 1080. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure the video log is up, and it's the best quality it is, and like I said, I've already said this before, it's about the sound, it's about the location, the lighting, and it's all these different qualities. Like, this is something I learned in high school. Like, during drama classes, that was really, really bad days. Like, I was really shy in front of the camera, or somebody's doing a camera about me, or doing their stuff. But actually, photography, taking pictures of stuff, whatever the task was, oh yeah, I was getting like 96, 98% on that, and I was acing tests and doing stuff. But the only thing that was that kind of got me, like a little bit lower marks, why I didn't get like between, I think it was like 97% in my class. I didn't get better in that because I was developing film, and that time I should have been wearing my glasses, and I didn't wear my glasses because I got in a little fight in high school, and I didn't wear glasses. So when I was doing the developing of the thing, going to different liquids and stuff like that, trying to, doing a picture from the film itself, it had to go into this device that would blow it up onto an actual, the picture itself, the border of the picture. And I had to wear glasses and make sure that I got the detail of the picture as good as can, like in focus. So with me needing to wear glasses, I was always like a little bit out of focus. And I try as best as I could because I should be wearing glasses, and that was kind of my downfall. And I would probably closer to 100%. And that's something I carried on in my life. That when the the analog age became the more like digital analog age to more digital, and then the age of things instead of going on discs or floppy discs or CDs or whatever, and going into microchips and micro SD chips, stuff like that, and things going quicker to, like, the different technologies start getting better and better and better. So right now, the camera that I'm using right now is one of my best cameras I've ever used. And people have said to me, like other video loggers or people who watch video logs, like, people use better cameras than this, and like, you shouldn't be using this for a video log, and it's not really for that. It's like, yeah, it is. I got the option to do videos. My videos are 1080. Well, it's 1080i. That that format there, but it get uploaded to like 1080p. So like I said, I'm happy to have the camera that I'm using right now. It's the best camera I've gotten. One was like 16, like 12 or 16 megapixels. This is 26.2 megapixels. No, actually 28.2 megapixels. I think that's what it is. I'm not exactly. It's the D3200. There's also the 5200 and 6200, whatever else. And I don't know. I don't know what more to also to say on that. I might as well just wrap this video up, and I'll probably talk about more cameras in another time. If you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. The subscribe button's over here, like button's over there. Please do tell your friends and family about me. You may share this video on your channel. It might benefit you, might benefit me. Thank you for viewing this video, whatever time of day you guys watch it. Hope you all have a nice day, morning, or night. But until next time, I will see you.